From the Home Slice News Center, this is the Daily Slice for Tuesday, January 3rd, 2023. I'm D. Ray Knight. This is what's going on. The RCPD is currently investigating an early Saturday morning fatal rollover crash in the unit block of East North Street. The crash also sent two occupants of the vehicle to the hospital with serious injuries. Alcohol has been determined to be a factor in the crash. The driver, identified by police as 20-year-old Nicholas Herman of Custer, was placed under arrest for vehicular homicide, 2 counts of vehicular battery, minor consuming, reckless driving, and DUI. Alderman Pat Jones is running for re-election. Amy Rose has more.
Ward 1 Alderman Pat Jones has announced that he is running for a second term on the Rapid City Council after finishing his current 3-year term. Jones says he's running for re-election to continue to serve the area he loves and make sure that all voices are heard and represented. Jones says that he believes he has made a positive impact to specific areas of interest in Ward 1, which include responding to constituent concerns, street repair, and continued support for the police and fire departments.
The South Dakota Attorney General's Office released its Crime in South Dakota 2021 report. The 2021 report, according to a release from the AG office, shows the work of law enforcement agencies across the state, helping in determining the allocation of personnel as well as information and technology resources. South Dakota law enforcement agencies reported 38,160 arrests involving 69,277 offenses in 2021. More serious offenses accounted for a total of 15,210 arrests. In national and international news, the new Congress opens today with House Republican leader Kevin McCarthy grasping for his political survival. McCarthy could become the first nominee for Speaker in 100 years to fail to win support from his own colleagues in the first round of voting. The showdown could very well devolve into a prolonged floor fight. Some Republicans worry about a spectacle that divides the party when they'd rather be focused on other priorities, including investigating President Joe Biden's administration. It's in stark contrast with the other side of the Capitol, where Republican Senate leader Mitch McConnell is set to become the longest-serving party leader. A scary scene at last night's Monday Night Football game between the Bills and Bengals. Amy Rose has the story.
Buffalo defensive back Damar Hamlin was in critical condition early Tuesday after the Bills say his heart stopped following a tackle during the Monday Night Football game, which was indefinitely postponed. Hamlin collapsed on the field during the first quarter of the nationally televised game against the Cincinnati Bengals and was given medical treatment for nearly 20 minutes before being taken to the hospital. The Bills said in a statement Damar Hamlin suffered a cardiac arrest following a hit in our game versus the Bengals. His heartbeat was restored on the field and he was transferred to the UC Medical Center for further testing and treatment. He is currently sedated and listed in critical condition.
Now the latest on the war in Ukraine. Ukrainian President Volodymyr Zelensky says Russia is preparing to step up its attacks on Ukraine using Iranian-made exploding drones. Moscow is looking for ways to keep up the pressure on Kyiv after months of battlefield setbacks, including the deaths of at least 63 soldiers in one recent Ukrainian attack. Zelensky said late Monday that Ukraine has information Russia is planning a prolonged attack by exploding drones. He said the goal is to break Ukraine's resistance more than 10 months after Russia invaded its neighbor. Russian President Vladimir Putin needs to shore up confidence in Moscow's flawed war effort, which, in recent months, has been dented by Ukrainian counteroffensives backed by Western-supplied weapons. Your weather forecast from the Home Slice Weather Center. Partly cloudy skies today with a high of 32, low tonight 20. And that was your Daily Slice for Tuesday, January 3rd, 2023. The Daily Slice is a production of Home Slice Media Group, hosted by D. Ray Knight with Amy Rose. Executive producer Mark Houston. Engineered by Chris Jacquez. I'm D. Ray Knight. Have a great day.